Hi everyone, Sharon Brennan here, Cottage Lane Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Minnesota. Thanks for joining me today. I'm just going to try to see if I can catch myself on my Facebook page here. So if there's any comments, if you have any questions, just post them. And if I don't catch them during the broadcast, I'll answer them later. So anyway, glad to see everybody that's out there today. Just a couple of reminders. The retiring list for the annual catalog is on this page. It's under files. It'll say something like annual catalog retiring list or something like that. And I've also posted the one for the January to June mini catalog. So just a couple things to mention. If something is being carried over to the next catalog, and it's bundled now, it won't be bundled then. And hi Vicki, nice to see you. So bundles will be unbundled. That includes sweets. And if there's DSP that you love, order it now, order it early, so you can get it. And that also will not be carried over to the next catalog. So I know there's a couple times I've kicked myself and I haven't ordered extra of the DSP that I absolutely love. So today I'm going to be featuring one of the new stamp sets. Well, it was new in the 2020 to 2021 annual catalog, and I believe it's being carried over. It's called Forever Fern, and that's also the bundle name. And it's bundled with these Forever Flourishing dies. And I think I just heard thunder, and I hope it doesn't rain because I get all my windows open. So kind of hold off for a little bit, please. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you this today. And I don't know if you've noticed, this is a distinctive stamp set. If it doesn't say on the package, and it doesn't, it does say it in the catalog. Let me see my look at my catalog here. I just had it a second ago. It will say, here it is. In the catalog, if it's a distinctive stamp set, it will have this little icon there. So, and distinctive means that it is textured, so it gives your impressions a special dimension and depth, and it looks like it's photorealistic. So anyway, we're going to be playing with this today. And the dies, I'll show you the dies. Oh, I just lost a little one, fell off. Let me pick it up. Oh, there we go. Actually, I'll put my camera down so it's easier, and then I'll just flip it right side for you. Here we go. See the, oops, come on, loosen up. There we go. There, I hope that shows. These are the dies that are in the stamp set. And I thought it'd be easier just to look at them all that punched out. You can look at these and really not tell actually what they look like. At least I like to have something hands-on. So these are these images here. It's this one and this one, this one, this one, and there's 4 of these little guys are do not have a coordinating stamp. This is a coordinating stamp for this one, and the coordinating stamp for that one, and this one, and I just lost them again. This one actually has 2 leaves, and one matches the stamp, and this little guy doesn't, and I don't know how I lose things so quickly. But anyway, the one that I punched out and have lost on my desk, here it is. Oops, I got stuck. This one does actually coordinate with this stamp, but there is another one that's a mirror image, and that does not. So there are ways, if you Google it on or look on Pinterest or YouTube, there are ways to reverse image your stamps too. But anyway, you can tell that the way that the image comes across is it gives it like a 3D effect. So anyway, I wanted to show you those. And it also has coordinating DSP, and this will be going away, like I said, at the end of, oh, it's thundering. I'm gonna have some, my goodness. This will be going away at the end of the catalog period. So I've used some of this one today, so I don't have much of that one left. And they're just beautiful blues and greens. There's like Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Garden Green, what was I going to say? And Pear Pizzazz. That's what I was trying to think of. So, and this one looks like they made a square and just replicated it. It's kind of offset a little bit. I don't know what you call that, but it's got some really pretty colors in it. I'm not really a green person, but I do like this DSP. So, and this one, I'm not sure if this image matches the dies. I love it when they do that. Let me pull it out. I didn't even think to check that earlier. But let's see. Doesn't look like it. I thought it, oh, there, yeah, it does. If you can see that one, it does match the die. So I love when they do that. It's just so cool. You don't have to fussy cut. You can just die cut them. It's got kind of a fern background. And this is the rest of the sheet that I used, that I'm using for today. And I love this one. I think because it's got a lot of blue in it. And blue is my favorite color. And this would be really good for a masculine card. And this one just looks like fern leaves all over in different shades. And that's the back of that one. So I did make a few cards I was going to share with you. So this one is done with, let's see, Highland Heather, Night and Navy, Pear Pizzazz, and Garden Green. And I did use a little bit of vellum in there. And then I used the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. So this Tasteful Textile embossing folder is going to be retired. So after the catalog ends, the current annual catalog ends, it won't be available. And this one, this is the Scripty embossing folder, which is also being retired. And I just did a little white craft ink on this. And to get it darker, it's on a piece of Pretty Peacock. I used my Stamparatus and stamped it several times. Or you could use, this would be a good way to use white embossing powder too, to do that. So I just love the simplicity of this card. And I just stamped it with some of the, I think this is like just Jade and Pretty Peacock and Garden Green in there. And here's another one. And this one I used the Subtles folder. And this one is also being retired, which makes me really sad. I didn't have any green ribbon to match it except for this retired Garden Green, so please forgive me. But I just took the same stamp and stamped it 3 times on some pieces that I had left over from another project. So, and I wanted to show you something when you're stamping out. This is just a little tip. When you're stamping out a die, like a square die or any plain die that you have, kind of leave it seated in there, and take your stylus and run around the inside. Oops. It's moving on me. I think if I use the other point, it would be better. Yeah, narrower point is better. Just run it around the inside of your die while it's still seated in the on the cardstock. Just a little tip. It gives you a little extra outline there. Kind of dresses it up just a little bit. So that was just a tip I thought of when I was doing these. And this one, I just wanted to make it really simple with some DSP. And I guess I'm not doing this card. I was thinking I was doing this card, but I'm not. I'm doing a different one. So this is just some of the DSP, and then a piece of Pretty Peacock and the white paper. And this is the ribbon from, oh, it's in a combo. Get it here. It's from Flowers for Every Season. So it's just a real pretty linen-like ribbon. And then I dressed it up with some little sequins that I had. And then a little thin border of Pretty Peacock. So those are the cards that extra cards. And the card I'm making you today, I don't know where you get your inspiration from, but I get it sometimes when I'm walking through the store, or in this case, I got it from a card that I got in the mail from an organization, and it was just really simple, and it reminded me of the Forever Fern. It's from Flowers for Every Season. So, stamp set. So, you gotta turn this down here. There. So I thought, you know, I kind of just kept it for some inspiration. So the card I'm doing today is really simple. And we have something on Stampin' Up called just Stamps and Ink. That's what it's called. And basically that's all this card is. It's just a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I stamped on it and just stamped a sentiment. So we'll get going here. And I'll be posting all these cards on my blog too, so you can see them, and I'll share that to my Facebook page also later. So I just have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I just took a piece of scrap paper, and I lost one of my little tabs on here, so hopefully it'll stay. And this is 1.5 inches wide. So all I did was kind of put it in the middle where I wanted my sentiment to go. I'm going to move it down just a little bit. I hope I'm in screen there. And I just took some of the stamps and started stamping. So first I'm going to use some Just Jade. And so for some of this, it'll be right side up for you, and some of it will be upside down. So that'll be a good thing. So, and I'm using copy paper. I don't like to use cardstock because it's a little too thick, and I think you might get too much of a ridge there where it's going off from the paper onto the cardstock. So there's the Just Jade, and then I have some crumb cake and a lot of background noise here. Just gonna stamp this. I just wanted a little bit of contrast in here, so I thought the crumb cake would be good. And usually what I try to do is stamp the bigger stamps first, but I didn't exactly do that. Then let's see. Did I use this? No, I didn't use this one. I didn't use soft seafoam. And I have some Pretty Peacock. I don't know, I haven't used this much, but now that it's retiring, I'm really falling in love with it. Isn't that crazy? So, and I love all the different stamps in this stamp set, all the different leaves. So I think I'm gonna tuck him right in there. So that's a pretty peacock. And then I have this tiny little leaf stamp that I'm going to use garden green with. And like I said, this is just really, I think I moved my paper a little bit. We're good. And that's it. Pretty much card is almost done. But I think sometimes the real simple cards are really pretty, and you could do a lot of these if you're going to make a lot of cards. I mean, you could do thank yous, congratulations. You could even do it as a sympathy card if you wanted to. And now I'm going to do this. I do need my Stampin' Pierce mat here. Because I mean, this is a photopolymer stamp. This happy birthday is from the ice cream shop stamp set, or sweet ice cream. Sorry, sweet ice cream. I wanted a big one, and there's a big thank you in that one too. I was gonna do thank you, but I've got a lot of birthdays this month, so this is gonna be a birthday one. And I just kind of eyeball everything. So I stamped the sentiment in Pretty Peacock. And there it is. You could dress it up a little bit with some sequins if you wanted to. Totally up to you, but just a very, very simple card. So that's pretty much it today. That was pretty quick, right? So does anyone have any questions? Oh, my camera. There we go. If you have any questions or any comments, my phone is crooked. Oh, I took this out of the thing and I didn't get it back square. So if you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, the annual catalog will be retiring the end of May. So if there's anything that you want in there, make sure you order at a time. You can go on the website too and go under Last Chance Products, I think it's called, and it'll have a listing of everything that's there. And if you click on something there, it will tell you if it's retiring or not. If you want to place an order and you're not sure if something's retiring, just shoot me an email, give me a call, and I can look it up for you right away and let you know. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I better go shut my windows before it starts pouring outside. So thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you guys, and it means a lot to me to have you join me on Tuesdays. So you take care and God bless, and I'll post all this on my blog, cottagelandstamper.blogspot.com. Thanks. Take care. God bless you. Bye.